So they did make a lot of changes to the track, and it's not track isn't different in terms of length it's more how they handle track limits. So one of the things that they did is they brought in um, more natural deterrents, aka gravel and grass, essentially. And that has actually been a very good deterrent to drivers to stay on track. So we're getting the so we are just starting F1's TV broadcast right now. Formation lap. Oh wow, they're into the formation lap. That's am I behind? No, F1 TV is just starting. I don't know. They started a little late, I guess. So we are on a formation lap. So everyone is on a medium time. Why is it not moving? Because we haven't. They haven't. The race hasn't started yet. So what we mean by formation lap, they're now going around. They've got everyone. Okay, so now the track is now showing them going around for the formation lap. Where's Ryan? Ryan's not here right now. This normally is FP3, so this is falls into my domain. Ryan will be back for quali this afternoon. For those who are worried or concerned. So there is a delay between the timing sheet and the track that you see here, and the driver's radio, versus what I'm usually. I've been ahead of. We saw that I've been ahead about 10 to 20 seconds, and there's really not much we can do about that. We're basically to get this to work. We're bouncing things around the world, and I just happen to be faster than like the F1. My F1 that I'm watching, um, what I'm saying to you is faster than what how, the update to the timing chart and the track chart. Race hasn't started yet. They're lining up into their grid slots again. So we're coming to the end of the formation lap. Yeah, for those who didn't see the sprint quality yesterday, Q3 SQ3 was really weird because they basically all did a game of chicken, and uh, Leclerc was the one who stalled at the end. We've got the green flag behind the cars, and here come the lights. Where are the lights? There you go. That was a weird start with the lights. Yeah, yeah, I don't know what happened with the lights. They were not all red. They were green lights and red lights, and so they're going to go around and do an extra formation lap. That's very weird. Why did the it normally when you see a start, the lights just go all red, but we had a scenario where the lights went green. So why start? Because the start wasn't done correctly. Yeah, it's just yeah, the start was not done correct. So they're going to do another formation lap, and go around so they could do the start. Yeah, there was a problem with the start lights. They went flashing three flashing reds, and then the middle were green, and then they went they all went dark, and Max took off because he's like, is that supposed what he's supposed to happen? So so they've aborted the start, and they're just basically doing another formation lap. They're gonna go back around and line up again. How long is the sprint? Sprint is 24 laps total. So we've got here we go. We got wind 36 kilometers from the northwest. That's a shift. It was coming from the south and the southeast yesterday, a little bit from the north at one point. So it's coming from a different direction. Now it's coming straight from the north. Track is 43.1. That is pretty hot. And air is 28.5 degrees Celsius. Humidity is 47 degrees. That's actually not that bad. We had it at like 58 earlier, I think in FP1, but we've seen it lower around 40. So we've got some humidity in the air. So we're now coming back around and we are lining up again. I believe Albon is a pit lane start. That will probably need to be changed. Here we go. There we go. Lights are going on now. That's correct. And here we go. An actual start this time. Here we go. So Albon is a pit lane start. And it's been a clean start so far. And they've just hit that big first turn. And it's still clean as we go through that first lap. So Sainz just passed Russell. And it's been so far a good start. Let's see. They're now starting to stretch out into a single line, which is good. That makes it less of a chance of craziness. So they just did a first full lap. Max out ahead with a gap of 7.5 seconds, so 3/4 of a second. And DRS is now enabled. Oh, let's see. Is Max getting away? Doesn't look like he's getting away. My actual live timing. Yeah, commentary is going to be ahead of time, and you're just going to have to deal with that, guys. I mean, there's not much I can do. Stroll just passed Ocon to get into 10th. So Sargent has dropped one place. Perez has dropped. Leclerc has moved up to 7th. Magazine's gone to 9th. So we've got Verstappen at first. Norris, Oscar, Sainz, Russell, Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez, Magnussen, Stroll in the top 10. We are about to start lap 3. So you're going to have to disregard the tire histories to a certain extent because they've done multiple formation laps. You kind of need to like subtract. It's odd. Why is bottom row saying one? Yeah, the tire information is odd. On tire history on our timing sheet is wrong. They've all done technically only 2 laps. Now, granted, they've done 2 formation laps. We got Norris with a purple sector. He's up to second. He's in second with 108. Fastest lap right now, Norris with 108.935. He's back to only 0.2 of a second behind Max. And that's just grown a bit. So they are springing back and forth, but he's not. Norris has not dropped behind Max more than he's still within that 1 second range for, so he's got DRS on him. Oscar has dropped 1.2 is the gap from Oscar to Max, but he is within a second of Norris. Sainz has within range of Oscar, Russell within range of Sainz, Hamilton within range of Hamilton. Leclerc is the one that's outside of that. He's outside of the DRS range right now. Looking at what you guys are saying in chat at the moment, take an eye on the gaps. The gap I'm looking at the most right now is Oscar's because he's at 0.8 behind Norris at the moment. Hamlin has dropped 1.1, so he's out of DRS range of Russell. Is he going to get back into range? No, he's out. He's clearly out of range right now. And is that Norris getting past? He is. Norris is just making a pass on Max, and he gets it. And Max is going to go around the switcheroo and get back first place. That's going to open up the door for Oscar to get around Norris. Oh, the McLarens are fighting. Okay, so see who is that Oscar in front? Yes. So Oscar has taken second place from Lando. So now we've got the order is Verstappen, Oscar, Norris right now. Sainz is 0.8 behind Norris. Doesn't look like he's making any gains. Again, they're all on medium tires, and they'll be on medium tires for the entire race. So all 24 laps are going to be on these medium tires. So Oscar's only a half a second behind Max right now. The Norris is a little bit further behind. The next big battle is going to be between Sainz and Russell. Yeah, that was a really good sequence. They're doing a replay right now. Lando went after Max. He dive bombed inside, got ahead of him. That opened up the door for Oscar to get into the mix, and he manages to get past Lando to get ahead. Claims are definitely coming for one too. There's been a lot of talk. Oh, we've got side by side action going here. It's a replay of Oscar. Oh, there's a replay of Oscar going side by side with Lando before getting behind. Ooh, Oscar's stalking Max at the moment. Max is complaining about he's clipping way too much. I'm not sure what that he means by that. Random person was asking, how does Checo? I guess assuming Checo keeps the seat. He doesn't have to worry about that. He's on contract for 2 more years. Keeping an eye on. We got a view from Hamilton right now. He's got the rainbow "Love is Love" helmet. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. But moving back to where we are right now, who has moved up? Leclerc has moved up 3 places. Perez has dropped a place. Magnussen and Stroll have moved up. The Alpines have dropped 3 places each. Snowda's up 1 place. Snowda's down 1 place. Hulkenberg's up. Sargent's down. Ricciardo's down, and then got nothing. No change on the back three. But yeah, the big jump one right now is Leclerc, and then we've got a change between Oscar and Norris, and they're fighting. So we got Sainz with Russell right behind him, and he's going to make a move. And there we go, they're side by side, and Russell will get ahead. Now Hamilton's behind. Is he going to advance on him? So Russell's going to pull away. Russell's in fourth now, just past Sainz. He's now getting away from Sainz. Now Hamilton is stalking Sainz. Is he going to get a move on him? It's not there yet, but he's getting closer. So a good move on Russell getting past Sainz. Is there a touch right there? No, it's just good driving. So in terms of the interval right now, Oscar is 7/10 behind Matt, and Norris has dropped to 1.4 behind Oscar. So, basically Oscar is there's a gap now from between Oscar and Norris. Norris no longer in DRS range, but Oscar still has DRS. Even though he's 0.7, 0.8 now, he's still within DRS range. He's losing time to Max, and that's not good. Yeah, he's just now second. Yeah, he's over a second now. Oscar. So there's now a gap from Max to Oscar, and a gap from Oscar to Norris. Russell is 2.7 seconds behind Norris. Sainz is within DRS range, but Hamilton is closing on Sainz still. Leclerc is about 0.8 behind Hamilton. And then we got another 2-second gap to Perez. So Oscar back within DRS range. It was 0.8, 0.9. Can he is he the question right now with Oscar is he trying to stay within range of Max to conserve on his tires? And he's dropping out of DRS range and getting back in DRS range. So he's now 1.1. He was 1.8. So he's springboarding. There's a 0.3 seconds change. And watching Hamilton, he wasn't smooth there for a moment. He is dropped back 4/10 from last time I saw him. He's now 0.764. So that is where the top of the race is right now. We are on, I believe, lap 10 of this race. Actually, lap 11, actually. That'd be more sense. So Magnussen is P9, and he's just dropped 5 seconds behind Perez. So basically, we're looking at P1 through P8 right now. Unless something happens, we've got our P1 through P8 right now within reason. Perez is 2 seconds behind Leclerc. We've got Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc in a DRS train. Basically, they're all within 1 second of each other, and then we've got gaps. So again, as we go into lap 12 now, we've got Verstappen leading the race. Oscar is 1.5 seconds behind Max. Norris is another 1.5 seconds behind Oscar. Russell is 2.5 seconds behind Norris. Sainz is half a second of Russell. Hamilton is 0.8, and Leclerc is 0.9. And then Perez is 2.2 seconds. So we've got clear gaps. And Max is starting to pull away. That is a big issue here. Question is now, can Oscar push to get back within that, make that 0.5 and it doesn't look right now. It looks like Max is actually is pulling away more so. It's a 1.7 interval. No, Max and Oscar did not collide. I don't know what you're talking about. But again, you were listening to the Racing Six YouTube channel. We have done about half of this race already. We've got Max with a almost a 1.9 gap lead over Oscar, who's in P2. Norris has dropped back to 3 seconds. Russell is 5 seconds behind uh, from there. Science is points. I'm looking at the gap. I'm sorry. So let me do this again. So Oscar is 1.8 behind Max. Norris is 1.4 from P2. Russell's in P4, but he's 2.4, 2.5 back. Science is 0.58 back to P4. Hamilton is 0.7 back from P5, and Leclerc is now out of DRS range over a second, and Perez is 2.4 seconds. We are on lap 13 to go. Is it 23 laps? I thought they were only doing 24. Did they drop one of the laps because they did a second formation lap? F1 TV's not showing up. Yeah, you've already mentioned that two drivers might collide. That's actually pretty um, gross of you to suggest that again. Okay, so they've reduced one lap because they had to do another formation lap, and that makes sense because that does make sense because if you had they would effectively have to do an extra lap, and that would screw with waiting and whatnot. Pecco losing a lot of pace. No, he hasn't been losing a lot of pace. He's been consistently about 2.5, 2.4. But I mean, like, it doesn't matter because Magnussen is 6 seconds. Is the person you should be looking at is actually Magnussen, who's 0.61 behind Perez, and he's lost much more. So there's a huge gap from Perez to Magnussen. Why did they have to do another formation lap? The lights when they went to do the first start, the lights acted weird. Um, Three lights came on, and then the two middle green lights came on, and the red lights, and they stopped. I don't know what exactly happened with the lights, but something went wrong with the light system, and so no one knew what was going on, and Max took off, and it was like it was really basically a scenario where basically they aborted the start because of the lights didn't act as they would normally do. So they basically did another formation lap, and then the lights came on as we expect them. Lights got a little too excited. So Oscar's now dropped back 2.2, almost 2.3. Now even more, almost 2.4 behind Max. Norris is actually within a second of Oscar right now, so he's been pushing. So we're on lap 16 of 23. They've done 15 laps so far. We got battle for P2 again. Will Lando push it and pass his teammate? It looks like Lando has some better pace right now. Now, will it be a fight or will it be team orders? Is that the question right now? Yeah, the live TV is not showing any of the normal graphics, which is very weird. Here we play again in Ricciardo. He's bouncing around. He's going to get around. Looks like Logan Sargent. Oh, what's the purpose of sprint? It's actually the sprint. The sprint is to break up. You give some variety to the race weekends. So it's there's the traditional FP1, FP2, FP3, the quali, and the GP weekend, and that you know the purpose of the sprint is to break up that monotony of that. It's not a race. No, everybody, it's not a race. It's not a waste of time. It's a point. It is a point earning race. So basically, it's supposed to give some variety and to shake up the race weekends. So with a sprint, they get only one practice, and then they have to go right. They go right into the sprint quality. And now where they normally have a P3, we actually have a point earning race, and that's the purpose of the sprints. Can Carlos catch Russell? Maybe he's 1.3 seconds behind. He's going to have to push. It's more interesting that Hamilton is closer to Hamilton is only a half a second behind Sainz though, and that's more. Can Hamilton get Sainz? He's been behind him most since Russell passed Sainz. Hamilton has just been behind Sainz. So the question is, will he pass it? What's parts of the Williams? The Williams are 17 and 19th. Back with the States, 18 and 19. Ricciardo is 16th. They're in the back of the field. No, we've still got 4 laps to go. I mean, anything could happen. I mean, this is why we watch. I mean, Max had an issue in FP1. It had to be, brought out a red flag, had to brought back into pits. I mean, he was back out really quickly, but there was a question of whether there was something wrong with Max's car. And if that were to happen now, I mean, he would be out of the race. I mean, like, let's take Hagar in F2. I mean, his engine gave up the ghost literally, and he came in the pit smoking. We got about 600, 385 you watching right now. Thank you. We got 660 likes so far. We're almost hitting 700. Thank you so much. Again, you are listening to the Races YouTube channel. We are in the last few laps of this race right now. Yeah, Max is just cruising at this. He's got a 3.4 lead now. So I don't. No, Sprint is not Q4. No. Sprint is its own race. It's an actual race. Why are the graphics overall? Because we've used the same graphics for like 3 years. Jack Potts. I can't pronounce your whole name. My apologies. Yeah, no, we're just trying out something new, guys. We've used the same graphics for the last 3 years, and it's showing its age. Again, there are guys are pointing out things with these with this particular system. So right now we have Max leading this race, and he's ahead by 3.7 seconds to Oscar. Norris is behind him behind Oscar only 0.8, 0.9. Russell is 3 seconds behind Norris. Sainz is 1.5 seconds. Hamilton is 0.7. He's been up. He's been up 0.4, 0.2. Now he's been back 0.7. So he's fluctuating about a half second behind Sainz. And then Leclerc is 2.2 seconds behind Hamilton, and then Perez is 3.4 seconds behind Leclerc, and then Magnussen is 6 seconds behind Perez. So we've got our 1 through 8 order right now if nothing drastically changes. Again, the big winner right now would be Leclerc with 3 places up. Ocon and Gasly are 3 places down. They were in the points, are now 11 and 12. And then technically Albon's up 2 places. He was a pit lane start though. Congratulations to Race Statistics, man. We just hit the 127,000 subscriber mark. Thank you, everyone. So yeah, this particular race happened in that second lap. Second lap where second lap where Norris tried to pass Verstappen, got ahead, and then Verstappen did the switcheroo around and that allowed Oscar to flying in behind him, and Hulkenberg is moving up to 14th. He's probably the other big mover. He's up three spots in this race. Again, 14th, no points. And that sequence right there is how we got our 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Max is now 4.2 seconds ahead. Norris is 0.8 behind. I have a feeling that they're going to these gaps are going to hold pretty much. I don't see, unless Lando starts making a charge now, he's not going to catch Oscar in any particular way. Same thing with Hamilton. He's 1.1 behind. I don't see him charging. He actually now 0.5. He's half a second behind where he was before. So we are on the last lap of this race. Hey Crevo, you're a new green chatter. Several new green chatters for you guys. We are at 773 likes so far, and we are about to finish this race. Norris is stalking Oscar, but is it too late? Yeah, I wouldn't blame when yeah. So we are coming now to the finish, and Max Verstappen is just crossed the line going P1. And here comes the McLarens with P2, P3 finish. So we've got Verstappen, Piastri, Norris, podium. Russell P4, Sainz P5, Hamilton P6, Kirk P7, and Perez P8. That rounds out the points. And then we got a few seconds before Magnussen's going to come across P9. So these are now out of the points. Stroll, Ocon, Gasly in that order, 10 through 12. Soda P12. Hulkenberg takes 14th, Ricciardo 15th. Next would be Alonso in 16th. Sargent 17th, Albon 18th, Bottas 19th, and Zhou is going to end up being 20th. Ooh, how far behind? 6 seconds behind. That's not good. That's not good. They're going to investigate Hulkenberg and Alonso turn 3, forcing another driver off the track. So that will be investigated after the race. Why are we? Because he ended up and so why people are mad at Oscar is because, again, the order was Verstappen, Norris, Oscar, and there was a fight for first between Lando and Verstappen. And Lando got ahead, but Max did a switcheroo and came back around take the lead. And Oscar just happened to streamline behind Max to get around his teammate to take second. And then when he took second, he wasn't able to keep up with Max. I mean, ultimately, Max won the race with a 4.6 gap from Oscar. And so, like, once Max got that 1 second, basically once Max got out of the DRS range of Oscar, he just flew off ahead. No, oh my God, you're not. I'm not answering that question. You've said that before. Come back tomorrow. Um, so we are done with this sprint race. Again, Max Verstappen is our winner. Oscar is second, and Lando is third on the podium. Again, Russell, Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez in that order are getting points. Magnussen is P9 outside of the points. Stroll is P10 outside of the points. Again, for the sprint race, P1 through P9, P1 through P8 are the point earning positions. Again, I want to thank everyone who showed up. I want to thank the new subscribers. We just hit 127,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. In fact, in support of that, I'm going to do something in quickly. Hold on. So in honor of basically I was hitting on 127, I'm just gonna giving 5 gifts uh gifts subs to the channel. So Lord Sargasm, Josh Taylor, Drexel G, Mr. Tree, who did I miss? This one person, Chris Lear. Welcome to the family. You guys have for the next month. You've got green chat abilities. You guys can use the special emotes that we have on the channel. And if you decide to stay with the channel, that you subscribe to the channel yourself, you will get a milestone chat. Basically, it's a free super chat each month that you are subscribed with the channel. So enjoy the month in green. Will we be here at Quali? I will be around for Quali. I'll be in chat. Ryan, so for those who don't, again, this is normally an FP3 session. The next session is the Quali for the Grand Prix. Ryan should be back. If something happens, I will be here instead for some reason. If that's the case, I'll tell you what's going on. But I expect Ryan to be back for Quali as well as the race tomorrow. Again, you've been listening to the Race City YouTube channel. We just finished our sprint race. Max Verstappen has won with Pete. Oscar was second, and Norris was third at our podium. All right. I wanted to have everyone again. If I'm not back for quality for some reason, then the next time you'll probably see me will be FP1 for the UK Grand Prix at Silverstone. And then see you guys in 6 days. Don't hear. Hooker Alonso incident. Probably haven't heard anything. It's probably being taken care of. I know there was another incident. No, that was the incident that I saw. That would be taken care of between now and the sprint. I mean the GP quali. So Ryan will probably, if something happens, Ryan will tell you during quali. Again, this is Racing Review channel. I want to thank the 6,000 of you who have been showing up. Come on, we need 11 more likes before hitting 900. We can do it. And I will see you all. I'll see you in chat in quali, and then be back on stream for Silverstone. Come on, come on, 10 more. You can do it. We can hit break 900 before I go. '92, '93. Come on, guys. Help us with the YouTube algorithm. 4 more to go. Oh, cool. We just hit 900 likes. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah. I will see you all in chat for quali, and I will be back next week for XP1. For Racing YouTube channel, this is Grash. Have a good afternoon, everyone. Have fun. See you for quali. Take care.